Radio. Shut the funny up. We are back in the room. Nick Nicole 08.
Tyler Chronicles.
I'm at Rodney Perry Live.
And we have Apollo in the building.
Give it, Apollo. Light-skinned assassin. Man, don't play.
First of all, we want to thank you for coming through. We know your time is very, very, very precious, man. And you were saying something off of the air about this actual interview right here.
Yeah, I was saying, bless and praise to Nikki. You know what I'm saying? She joined me in there. You know, much love to her.
Thank you.
Actually, it's my first actual interview since I was sentenced. So
Wow.
You know, purging, trying to get the 411.
This is big time right here. So I tell you what, before we even ask the questions, is there anything that you've been wanting people to know or hear about anything that they can't get from obviously either hearing about the case or watching the show that you're like, yo, I wish people knew this right now?
Not really. You know, I'm still human. You know, at the end of the day, I am remorseful. You know, I love my kids, and coming from a non-father, non-mother background, at the end of the day, I feel most sad and disappointed that I let my little man down. But you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is, and you know, you must go and pay. You know, contribute to the piper and
contribute to it.
Wow. And do what you gotta do, and come on back and be graceful about it, and keep your head high.
Right, definitely.
For sure, for sure.
Now, I wanted to start off. I had a question for housewives.
My fault.
Well, me and Rodney actually had this question together. I'll steal your question.
Still, please.
Okay. What made you so angry at Brandon when you went at the sleepover party?
Oh, the slumber party, John.
Yes, I didn't get that. I was like you went gorilla.
Was this something like behind the scenes that happened that you was like, yo, I'm about to smash
this? They do a good job of editing everything. Okay. And that's what a lot of the viewers, they don't realize that, like they're masters at it, you know?
Right.
Because they could go like, I could be like talking and they could be like, fuck yeah. And then next thing you know, it's like, fuck yeah.
It make it look like you reacted for nothing.
So really what happened, I mean, a lot was escalating. Like I was hitting the eye, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, y'all didn't see that part. And, I was really trying to break something up and I was trying to be cool about it. And then when Buddy was just super aggressive and hitting,
got it.
Then I just went ham, you know, because I'm not no pussy.
Right.
Word.
Let's go to the phone lines. V100 Radio, shut the funny up. You live on the air. I'm in the hills.
Yeah. Jesus. Sorry about that. So listen, I got a question that I ask to most people that actually are on reality shows. And I know your life obviously has to change just from being on TV. But how do you feel that it has changed from, you know, I guess the day before you started taping and everything that was happening until you started?
It's fucking mayhem.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, so many people are in your business and think they know you. Then you become, you know, a socialist. Next thing you know, all you care about is other people's opinions who really don't even matter.
Right.
You know, and that's just not me. But you know, it goes all the way down the board to my colleagues, to my wife, to whomever's in my circle.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, instead of hey, this is about us, it becomes about everybody else's opinion is first, and then what we think is secondary. And that's what I think really, you know, is the most traumatizing and the most, you know, altering out of everything.
Right. So they obviously came to Phaedra first. Were you down with the idea at first, or did she have to like do some convincing?
Man, no. Like when I came home from prison, so I served 6 years.
Okay.
Came home, we got back together. I think maybe 4 months after that, she was like, hey, we're gonna. She was pregnant with Aiden. She's like, hey, you know, this could be, you know, some secondary income. You want to get on the show? I'm not really understanding. Matter of fact,
4 months.
Ironically, we had this conversation today. It was like I didn't understand the ramifications of reality TV.
Right. So well, nobody really did at that point.
And especially not being away for 6 years.
My wife did, because she has been in that genre for a while. She's wrote and produced, you know, other reality shows. So you would expect that I would get at least a 411. Like, hey, this is what to expect because this shit's a roller coaster, blah blah. But it's kind of like you just ducking and dodging, you know, everything. So.
Wow.
Hey, I got this question, Apollo, man. It's you've had to not only live your life in front of the camera, but live it like from a reality perspective. I would imagine this is, you know, because people have approached me with different reality shows. My wife always says no. You know, what's it like to live your relationship in front of the world?
Oh, it's rough. I mean, let's just say Nikki, she wasn't, you know, known or whatnot, and we're cool. So we went to school together. So we're at Del Frisco's in the afternoon, just chilling with friends.
Yeah, friends.
Friends at the bar. Next thing you know, it's a tweet, it's a picture, he's cheating. Who's this new chick? Da da da. So that's rough because you can't even live your life. I can't even do normal shit. We might want to go bowling.
Right.
I want to go to the movie sometimes. like, you know, when I first came home, all I knew was women. There's women who held me down my whole joint.
Right.
So, you know, I used to party with 4 or 5, 6 women. That's all I was rocking with. I don't deal with any dudes really.
Exactly.
So next thing you know, I had to cut that out. Now I'm like, no friends.
Oh,
Can't talk
yeah.
to nobody.
Lonely world.
Yeah. So
Wow.
it's rough.
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, I ain't even think
It's
about that.
always long
I mean, like,
at the top,
just
you're
to let y'all
under
know,
microscope.
we got 2 women that's on my crew now, and so everybody was going from my house this weekend. So some chick came to the guest bathroom. I guess she was, you know, on a period or whatever, you know, her menstrual cycle.
Right.
Next thing you know, she puts a little rap in the thing. I ain't gonna have no woman at my house, and plus I seen it. Like,
Right.
I'm not that stupid. I would pull it out, throw the trash.
Yeah, if it was bad, you would have hit it.
Yeah, so
right.
next thing you know, I'm like getting drilled. Like, what's this? And da da da. And I'm like, yo, dude.
Like, yeah, who would? Like, I obviously didn't do nothing. That is from not doing nothing. That is the main point of not doing nothing. Right, just head. You and I both know I ain't penetrate. Come on, man. Come on, man. So now you said you did 6 years before, and obviously no one can really, I guess, be prepared or anything for jail. But is there anything that you're doing right now that is kind of preparing you on your way?
Yeah, man, I'm getting my body back right. I'm getting
Okay.
my stamina back right.
Oh, right.
Getting my mind right, just to be able to go back behind the walls and just reinvent myself.
Okay.
More so on a physical level. I mean, you can always, you know, pick up the mental when you get there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the books and so forth. But right now, it's more so grind time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's rough back there.
Yeah.
All right,
Hey,
yeah.
let me ask you this, man, because this is a different world now. I mean, this is years removed. You're a grown man now. I mean, it's different from 6, 7 years ago. Like he said, your preparation, I'm sure, is different. Like, going into this situation this time, what do you know now that the young Apollo going in didn't know?
I have a lot of support now.
Yeah.
My support system, just my fans alone. This is not even with family. I mean, you know, back then, you know, I wasn't a household name. No one really knew me like that. But now I'm sure that there are going to be a lot of people rooting for me.
Mm-hmm.
So it's almost like the Mayweather fight. You know, people go to see Mayweather lose, people go to see him win. The stadium's packed.
Either way.
Regardless,
So,
right.
you know, this situation is going to be, you know, it's going to be well vocal. It's going to be a conglomerate. I mean, you know, I'm just ready to get in and get out.
Right.
That's my thing. I'm ready to get out.
Yeah.
I have a question. How has this affected your family life?
Oh, it's hell. Hell on wheels. I mean, every day is. I mean, I've asked God to forgive me. You know, I've forgiven myself. I had to move on. Like, a lot of people don't know, but from there, you know, I just really had to bite down and just be like, you know, I was going through so much. You know, what I mean, it doesn't make you less of a man to cry, to shed tears. You know, I've shed tears, and I've just really been just upset that just how I was raised, and I could possibly take my son through the same thing. But by the grace of God, he's still young, and then we have many years ahead of us. And then for me, I just can't make those same mistakes.
For sure.
Right.
You know, reading about this case, of course, everything is not in the news. The word is that you're really protecting your family now.
Yeah, I have been. I mean, from day one. I mean, I've been protecting my family. I've been it's all on me. You know, a lot of people could be held accountable, you know, but at the end of the day, it's all on me. It's over with now. So, you know, we're going to pay back the $1.9 million and keep it going. By the grace of God, we was able to get that down from wherever it was, $14 million, whatever.
Oh, wow.
So, you know.
That's crazy.
Well, that's a...
I know, right?
You get 1.9 thousand from me.
$30,000. Oh, Jesus, $30,000.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, man.
You see all of us, Paul,
Get it down from whom? And where they got that at?
Hallelujah.
Oh man, well I tell you what, let's go to break for a little bit, man. We'll be right back with my dog Apollo, man, right here at STFU B100 Radio.
Cheer! Shut the party up!
In the room,
Chat.
a little more cool.
Chat.
Nikki Nicole 08.
Tyler Chronicles.
Rodney Perry live.
Yes. What's your Instagram, sir?
Apollo Nida 03.
Apollo
APOLLONIDA 03.
Okay. So back to the question, and I don't want to make it all about your sentencing and all that stuff, but I feel like this is my last question about that. I do. Now, people could look up and Google all the stuff and the details. Can you get into what actually happened?
Yeah, it's all live. You know, what you want to talk about?
No, I'm saying, can you say what happened to get you in it?
Yeah, I was convicted of mail fraud, wire fraud, and bank fraud. Basically, tapped into the www. World Wide Web. I created basically a dealership account websites. I would clone a website and basically sign up with the banks and have the money coming in.
Wow.
So you basically created a fictitious auto car dealership.
Yeah, well, I would clone the one that's already there.
Okay.
It's a real thing, but it's a fictitious site.
Change the phone number. Change everything, routing back to me, and then connect into their banks and apply for the loans.
You're fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now
Almost.
right. So listen though. So I mean, you know, a lot of people, some people take a bad situation and turn it into a good. Have you ever thought about, okay, maybe I can do something to show people how to keep this from happening to them, like in terms of a protection side of it?
Yeah, we're already working on that.
Okay.
We're trying to get back. We have, talked to, IRS and other people, Treasury, HUD. A lot of people, the doors are open, and I'm willing to help give my expertise and try to get back fraud prevention, risk management.
Nice.
That's the direction I'm trying to go.
Very nice.
So hopefully we can do a lot of that, a lot of motivating speaking,
Yeah.
going to these banks and banking commissioner and stuff. So.
Yeah, the white people that do that, they actually end up hiring them. They don't send them to jail. They end up hiring them to work.
Everybody go to jail to do this. Okay.
All right. All right.
Now, if you weren't Apollo Nida, would you be dealing with this right now? Because you're in the public eye. I guess you understand what I'm asking?
Yeah, well, what it is, the streets don't like you to make money on both sides. So a lot of it, I think, the person who told on me, I think that, it was just like, hey, he really don't have, it doesn't matter if he goes down, he's going to be okay regardless because he has this, whatever. So, hey, you really don't want me, I got a bigger fish for you. So that's the way I kind of took it.
Oh, so somebody ratted you out?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the only, you know what? That's usually the way people get caught on those bank frauds and mail fraud things.
So,
like,
I know
people
this
never
sounds
know.
real crooked, but
all that's public.
You couldn't do
that's how
it.
it all happened.
You couldn't do it by yourself. Somebody had to know. I know that's kind of crooked.
Well, I can't walk into the bank and open up.
Oh.
They're like, oh, what was it? I sent you last week.
My name is Joe.
Oh, okay. I thought it was all done on computer, like transferring. Okay.
That's later, but you still have to have
To make an
to
account.
the money.
You have to bring in another party, which in turn can end up being your
not trying to
snitching on you. Yeah.
I watch a lot of Almost Got Away with It.
Yeah. You need to watch another show because that show ain't working for you. Almost Got Away with It ain't the one you need. You need the one. Do they got a show called Got Away with It?
Ain't no such thing.
All right, cool.
Yes, it is.
What? What's it called? Cops?
No.
Sometimes you ain't
no movies about
getting away. That's movies, maybe, not real shit. But anyway, we're here with Apollo, man, and Jesus Christ, people.
Let's talk about Kenya Moore, man. She seems like she just threw you under the bus on so many different occasions. What's y'all relationship?
We don't have one. But
Yeah.
actually, as of now, I think after I've been sentenced, she really hasn't said nothing too bad about me, so that's good.
Right.
Actually, I touched the network and asked, can we do a sit down before I go in, because I just want to clear the table with everybody, let everybody know where I stand. So it's one thing of being behind the wall and not being able to touch somebody, reach somebody, and let them know how you really feel about them. Whether if you're remorseful about something, you have regret, or whatever. It's kind of difficult. Like the time that I spent in there, I did 6 years with regret.
Right.
There's so many people that I regretted that I couldn't do this or couldn't do this, or female friends that I might have, not treated right and so forth. You have a lot of time to think, and so there's things that I want to implement before I go, so it's off my plate.
All right now. That's awesome.
Yes, indeed. So, and speaking of stuff like that with Kenya, since everything has come out again, have people, or I know people have obviously been acting different, but do you have any specific instances of people just
Man, everybody.
Yeah.
They'll pop a bottle with you, what I'm saying? They'll go on trips, vacation with you, they'll always kind of, they'll flick it up, do whatever, but at the end of the day, when this happened, everybody just kind of went gusto. It's like the ghost town.
Right.
So, now I'm just looking back, I'm like, man, here we go.
Yeah.
I mean, but, you figure you kind of get lost in this, it's like a mirage, in this lifestyle. Next thing you know, years go by. Here it is 5 years later,
right? And
you think that these people are like genuinely your friends because every day y'all rocking every day. And as soon as this happened, it's like,
gone. Wow. Who is there? Who's still like? Who can you say, man, that person got my back?
My brother.
Wow.
Family.
Yeah.
My brother got my back. I mean, I know that for a shadow of a doubt. Like, man, it don't matter where we at in the world. I'm on the moon. He's gonna get there to come help me.
That's
but
awesome.
you know, Todd's been like much love, support. Peter, you know, he's a little shaky. The other day he said some old whack shit, but you know, I'm gonna straighten that out. But he's been.
Peter, he's from the islands, and whack shit do come out from time to time.
No, you don't give no whack shit, no excuse.
No,
You gonna give it the whole island?
Right. I'm from the island of Inglewood, and I whoop his ass.
He has like even when he comes on the show, you just have to know he's gonna say something probably fucked up.
No, that you don't give nobody no pass. Nigga.
You know, he's been supportive. You know, he'll call and check on me. You know, Todd, he's definitely been there. And that's, you know, I didn't really think that, you know, people from the show was really gonna care.
That's awesome.
But it's good because you still got your contacts. You still, all these people are still in movement, still in motion. So when you get out, or when I get out, then you know I still got avenues. So that's good.
Very good, very good. Very good.
Is your relationship gonna be able to make it through this, man?
I doubt it.
Yeah.
I mean, my wife didn't even fucking show up for my sentencing, so you know what I mean. I'm still I'm still salty about that. But, you know, whatever.
Damn, it's rough. That's rough. How long are you home for?
I don't even know. I'm just waiting on a letter from the BOP.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So whenever they gives me, it's like going to the military. They give you a designation.
Yeah.
They send you a letter.
Okay, yeah, because I was gonna ask did you know if you're gonna be close to home or not? You don't know none of that.
It'll be nice, so then I can weave out everybody. Because if you can't come see me in the A, then you definitely ain't gonna come see me nowhere else.
For sure.
Right.
Yeah.
And I can go ahead and get rid of everybody then.
For sure.
Right.
For sure.
Well,
coming home when you know, it's not really going in. For me, it's when you come home, everything changes, people change. You don't really know what's what. So I can't wait for that day for everybody just to go ahead and, if you're gonna stay. If you're not, then go ahead and move yourself. Because I'm on a mission when I come home.
Well, man, just listening to you, man, you sound like a super solid dude, man. And even watching the reality show, you was always one of the more solid cats on there. Man, what do you think that, you know, just on the spiritual level, what do you think you're supposed to learn from this experience, you know, this slice of your life?
Well, to be honest with you, I'm definitely a super spiritual guy, but I was captivated by a lot of things. So I have definitely fallen off my spirituality a lot. So maybe it's just an opportunity. That's why I don't think, you know, whatever everyone heard, society heard, you know, whatever the judgment was that I'm supposed to go do time, you know, God works miracles. You know what I'm saying? He's a gracious God. So, you know, main thing, once you forgive yourself, then let it go. And he said he'll make the enemy the footstool. Wow. So for me, I think it's a momentary affliction. I'm supposed to go in there, recreate myself the way that I did the first time, but this time don't lose myself. Stay true to myself, because a lot of things, when I came home for them 6 years, I lost myself, who I was as a person, because what you see on TV is really not me. You know, I'm the happy-go-lucky, laid-back, having fun all the time. You know, I want to laugh. I want to just stay in that realm and stay prayed up, stay spiritual. And I kind of just drifted away from that and became, you know, just a product of my environment of the world. So I think the message for me is like, Apollo, go sit down, get back in the Word, get spiritually rooted, become more foundated, and then come out and rock the world.
All right.
Oh,
I love that.
Foundated.
I love
Foundated.
that.
You already using the prison words.
That's right.
Foundated.
All right. Well, unfortunately, we have to wrap it up. We got another show coming. Did you have another question?
No, man. I'm gonna say a prayer for you, man. And,
sure.
man, you know, a lot of times you meet cats face to face, and everybody you meet that's a quote unquote celebrity is not cool. And you, man, I wish you the best, bro.
Yeah, for sure. I want no. Thank you for coming, because I know your time is precious. What you got here, man, and we appreciate you coming and talking to us. Like you said, Oprah called him. Yeah. And he was like, "No, I gotta shoot down the Jonesboro real quick."
I
I gotta go Riverdale tonight, Oprah. I'ma holler at you later.
Did you get that? Did you get that? Okay.
But yo, man, so serious up, man. Thank you so much for coming through, man. And like we said, man, we're gonna shoot a prayer up for you, man. Everybody did shoot a prayer up for his brother, man. 'Cause like I said, he's about to go through some rough things, but he's gonna learn from it, come out a better person.
Something miraculous is gonna happen.
I really do want the address so I can actually put it out there when we're on the radio. So
you
your
gotta send it when you
fans.
get
I'll
it.
let you know.
Okay.
Also, we got like you can do requests, like you in there. You can do emails and stuff.
Oh,
so
right,
it's
right.
kind of cool because, like, you know, if someone knows, if I know email addresses, and I just shoot the email request, the link, you just tap on the link and then accept, and then you can correspond.
Gotcha.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it makes it easier.
Absolutely. So, all right, tell people where they can follow you.
Apollo Nida03 Instagram. Holla at me.
All right.
NidaFitness.com. We still rocking Nida Fitness, baby.
There we go.
And we didn't get a chance to talk about that.
I got a new project coming out.
Okay.
So that's gonna
Go
be
ahead.
cool.
Look. Go ahead. Give
We
us
got
some.
2 seconds. We got the new wristbands. It's basically Nida Fitness on the go. So when you're out in your hotel room, it's no excuse to not work out because you don't have a DVD player or whatever. Just pop it into the smart TV and rock out.
That's
Oh, nice.
awesome.
Dope.
Awesome.
I need that.
Right.
Okay, what's the website again?
NidaFitness.com. NidaFitness.com.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right.
She come out to my country.
So make sure you follow us, B100 Radio, STFU crew.
Comedy show.
Get that out. And we'll be back on Monday.
Yep, we'll be back in 936 hours, man. Appreciate y'all.
Carry two.
Nah, I just made